Bold and Beautiful, 5523, 127, 2009.
Screwed up bad, Mom. They'll say I tried to kill him. They sent Aunt Pam to jail. Don't tell me it'll be all right.
He's pulling away from you, Mom. I really wish I could say I was sorry, but I'm not. But who knows? There might be a silver lining to all of this.
He's doing no such thing.
Has your husband told you where he is?
He's concerned for his daughter's safety.
Her safety? Mom, there is a police car parked out front. She would be safest here with me. But Ridge doesn't want her here with me. And unfortunately, it's distancing himself from you.
Did the children ask you why there's a police car outside?
No, I guess they just figured they could park wherever they wanted to.
Why can't the police keep you away from me?
So you know that Lieutenant Baker sent them. Mm-hmm. That means you talked to Ridge.
Yes.
And where is he?
Well, he's with Taylor and their children.
I know that. But where?
She's not going to tell you that, Mom.
No, I'm not going to tell your mother that because then you would turn around and tell him, and the whole point is to keep Steffi away from you and not let her be a target.
She won't be a target because I'm not a target anymore. Pam is behind bars.
Whoever is trying to kill you, it isn't Pam.
Right. So she was baking cookies and the ingredients got mixed up and they blew up underneath my
I
car?
don't care whether you believe what I'm saying to you or not. If you'd lead a decent life, nobody would be trying to kill you. But I hope you'll believe me. I think your children could be in danger, and I think you could be in danger.
I know you're unhappy with me right now. You think nothing bad can happen to you. I have a feeling your sister thought the same thing.
If you need to punish somebody for what happened to Phoebe, why me?
Okay, give me your best shot. Just tell me what you're thinking.
You only got me here because you know I can't fight you.
I brought you up here to keep you safe. Maybe I'm not the father you want me to be right now. And that hurts me. But it doesn't hurt nearly as much as losing you would hurt me. Help me, Steffi. Help me not to lose you.
I wouldn't have hurt Rick, I swear to you.
Sweetheart, you had to know somebody could get hurt.
No, I was close by in case the fire spread. I helped Granddad install the smoke detectors.
Plastic explosives, Thomas.
When you have money, you name it, there's someone to sell it to you. I used too much. It wasn't supposed to go off like that.
If you didn't want to hurt Rick, then what did you hope to accomplish?
To back him off. To make him feel like it was unsafe unless he left us alone.
To make him blame your father.
No. To make him afraid of something he couldn't see. Whatever that was. It wouldn't be me. The kid who just stood by while he slept with my mother and my sister. I was the man of the house, and I was a joke.
What happened to me being an adult? Knowing that you can't stop me from leading my own life, is that not what you said?
You having a life comes first. But being around Rick right now is not safe.
Okay. So at any time in my life, if I want to go skydiving or rock climbing, you reserve a right to swoop down and stop me?
Sweetheart, this isn't any time in your life. It hasn't even been 6 months since... Look, maybe I'm still feeling kind of raw about all that.
Yeah, it's still fresh for me too. I'm always gonna be half of something that isn't there anymore. And you're always gonna see me as one of your daughters. And anytime we're together, it's gonna feel like something's always missing. You know? But we both know it's true. But maybe that means I should be living a bigger life, not a smaller one. Everything that Phoebe wanted to do and never had a chance. There's only me to do them now.
So why don't we just start? Instead of being upset and angry, why don't we fill the time doing things that we do if she was still here?
Yeah, you mean like pound on the bathroom door and scream and yell because nobody needs that much time to do their hair?
Isn't exactly what I had in mind. Try not to hate me so much for loving you the way I do. Okay?
I feel safe enough now that the police are watching.
Brooke, please listen to me. Lieutenant Baker is just humoring me. He thinks that nothing else is going to happen because Pam's in custody. So in the next 24 hours, if there's no incident, he'll take that police car away, and I think you should be prepared.
Fine. I've been warned.
To pack the children up and get them out of harm's way. Take him, too. If he wasn't such a horse's ass, he'd probably go with you, but he won't, I'm sure.
Does this sound at all familiar to you? She's sending Ridge in one direction and you in the other.
Yes, it certainly does.
Good.
So you're willing to bet the safety of your children on the gamble that they have the right person in jail?
You do know you're being manipulated right now.
There are so many people that have a big grudge against you. So many people that would be happy if you weren't around. I'm one of them. Brooke, my sister, is not.
I never knew you felt this way. Why didn't you say something?
You didn't have room for anything but your grief. And I understood that. And Dad couldn't do what needed to be done because of Brooke. So it was up to me. The night of the press conference, when Rick didn't get sent back to international, I followed Steffy out there. And the whole time in the car, I was rehearsing the speech I had for her about how he'd gone too far and how I wanted him out of my family. But then I walked past the sliding glass doors into the bedroom and I saw them. It was too late for the talk. I walked around the front of the house, and that's when I saw the lighter fluid. I was careful. I only wanted to scare him. It made him feel something. The fire did. I wasn't thinking about the sweater or Aunt Pam.
Why did you tamper with his car then?
What right does he have to any car at all after what he did to Phoebe? I knew it would combust. I didn't know it would blow up like that. Still, I gave Rick plenty of room. I think I scared myself more than I scared him. I threw everything into the first empty office I found. There was a bin in a closet. I just shoved everything in there. I didn't know it was Aunt Pam's. And there were all these old magazines, so I grabbed one. I knew I wouldn't be setting any more fires. And I thought I'd make that cutout message and see if that was enough to send Rick to Paris or anywhere. But he isn't gone, and Pam's in jail, and now what do I do? What do I do, Mom?
Pam does not need a reason to be crazy. She just is.
I resent your saying that.
Keep your voices down, both of you. I don't want Hope and RJ to hear what we're talking about. If you'll excuse me, I need to go to the kitchen for a minute.
Mom, listen to me. Are you considering the fact that this is giving Taylor an opportunity to walk down memory lane with Mr. most likely to repeat himself?
Well, why would that surprise anyone that he'd want to be with Taylor? She's someone he can trust.
I am not happy about this situation, but not because I'm worried about my husband off rekindling some kind of romance with Taylor. In fact, everything that's happened since we've been married has only deepened our relationship. But then I don't expect you to understand that because you've never understood anything that we share together.
Well, you never understood his relationship with Taylor and what he had with her. Peace of mind. He likes his little adventures, but he likes to know that he's got a safe place to come home to. He doesn't really have that, does he? Because he'll always be a second choice.
I don't know what to say. I just didn't know you were carrying all of this.
Aunt Pam's in jail, and that's unacceptable. I have to tell Lieutenant Baker. If you confess, they're more lenient on you, aren't they? I mean, if nobody was hurt, how bad can the sentence be? Guess we'll find out soon enough. Still, the worst that could happen already has.
What?
Telling you. You'll never look at me the same way again.
No. No, Thomas.
I'm not crazy or anything, Mom.
No. No, you're not.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know how any of this could have even happened.
Who taught our daughter to drive a snowmobile that way? What happened?
We were just talking.
I don't want anybody crying their eyes out over me, okay? I'm here. I'm not thrilled about it, but I'm not gonna pout. I'm not gonna run away either.
We just went to the village to get a bucket of chicken.
Just like old times. Is anybody but me tired of talking? Okay, well, we could at least say terrible things to each other for dessert if you want.
Could we just be happy to be together? How often does that happen, huh? When's it gonna happen again?
Yeah, Dad's right. Let's enjoy it while we can.
doing here, Stephanie? I thought you left.
I waited because I want to talk to you without Rick.
Oh, why should I believe a word that you have to say?
Look, if you don't want to take care of yourself and protect yourself and Rick, then let me take the children home with me for a few days. I mean, I don't know what I would do if anything happened to the two of them.
Oh my God, what the hell is she still doing here?
Honey, Hope was looking for this book to finish her homework. Could you take it up to her, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Did the police find any real evidence that maybe this is the wrong person?
Well, just stop and think for a moment. Where would Pam know to go and buy explosive materials?
If this is some underhanded way to get me away from Ridge and tell him that I'm just trying to protect my son against him, well, then you could just get the hell out of here.
Well, he's not going to come home until he's 100% sure that his daughter is safe.
And he told you that?
He doesn't have to tell me that. You know, I was sitting here thinking, this is so ironic, this whole thing. You're always talking to me about, you know, your destiny with Ridge, how you're going to come together as a family with your children. And here it is. This strange and weird thing. Your children are the very things that are keeping you and Ridge apart.
These taste like leftovers.
Remember that
They
time I
are.
tried to cook it here and it caught on fire on the stove?
I think this is left over from the last time we were up here.
Whatever, pass me some more chicken. Drumstick? Dad, you really never figure out why Phoebe had to sit there when we were playing cards?
All I know is I probably lost $200 in pennies to her.
Well, that's because she could see your hand in that mirror. Oh.
What? And you never said a thing to me?
Nobody ever told on Phoebe.
That's right.
We were like being in the mafia. We had a code of honor.
Well, she bought us slushies.
Hush slushies.
It's getting easier, isn't it? Being able to think about your sister without getting quite so raw.
Sometimes.
You look like you want to say something.
I do. I'm sorry. I love you all. And it's great to look back on what we shared, but there's a time to look forward. I want to go back home. I want to get back to LA, back to my life.
And you will. It's just you've chosen to be involved with a guy that somebody wants dead, and until we're certain that the police have that guy in custody, you're not safe.
Hey, listen, guys, can I just have a moment with your dad?
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's go for a walk. Your coat's wet. You can wear mine. I'll take my sweater.
What's going on with them?
You'll know soon enough.
Things always seem so right with them. Whatever.
What happened to us, Steffi? Not just mom and dad. We were all so connected. You remember? When you or Phoebe would have a bad dream, I would wake up all the way down the hall.
Yeah, that was then. It was wonderful, but time has to march on. What was breaks down. And no matter how hard you try, you can't put Humpty Dumpty back together again.
Doc, you've hardly said a word since Steffi and I came back.
I know.
Too many memories.
Well, they're all good memories. The kids were young and we were happy then, and I don't know, I guess tonight kind of reminded me of that, and kind of like we were able to have one last happy memory before this day was over. Thank you. Thank you for planning tonight.
There'll be plenty more.
No, I don't think there will be.
What is it? What's going on?
Steffi's right. We need to go back home.
Wait a minute, Doc. I thought we agreed about this.
I know who set the fire, and I know who put the explosives in Rick's car. I know who that person is. And now it's time for you to know.